Hey, you said a minute. That wasn't a minute. Hey, I'm on earlier. I did the best I could, okay? And I started to get tired too. I was like, shoot, no, wake up. Yeah, I tried. I wasted time trying to dye my hair. It did nothing. So my hair actually looks stupid. I might put it up. Um, I was actually sitting here going over the notes I wrote down for Dylan because it was on there from when I was looking earlier. I'd be curious if this guy that they're looking at drank because it says a drunk. I put down a drunk. Property, neighbor. I did a friends and then an arrow to neighbor. I don't know what that means. So, there. I don't know. It's because when I cut it myself, but I put like the ponytail really high, so I have all these like really short layers. Arguing, money. I'll be curious if the dude's a farmer. Well, I got farmer for him, I think, but it's hot anyways. Well, remember I kept saying like he kept saying he's down the street. And I said neighbor multiple times, someone told me. I don't know, I haven't rewatched it. Like I need to rewatch my videos and write down everything I get so that I have it because right now I just have my scribbles, the stuff that I wrote down during the reading. I really need to take a day and do that and quit being so lazy. So, hey, my Kanika Jenkins already has 86 views. Yeah, I know. I did. I didn't realize that because I also was someone that worked with him or worked for him or something like that. Like, I felt like that he knew him. So, well, I'm upset because the Kanika Jenkins was supposed to only be members for but it wasn't showing up on any of my videos to where non-members could find it to even see it was on there for members. It's weird. Hello. No, we haven't started yet. I'm kind of giving people a chance. You're good. I was just chit chatting about Dylan real quick when we're letting people come on with the stuff that came out today and the reading. I think they're on the right track with that. So you're good. You're good. I'm just giving people a chance to get on here. And I was just looking at my notes for Dylan. It matches my reading because he kept making me feel like he was down the street. So I'd be curious if he's on or close to that property. And I'd like to find out what that address is because they said it's about 5 miles. So I'd like to see the property because I want to see if there's a creek nearby there, and a lone tree. Like, I'd like to look at the property if I could figure out where it is, at least on a map. I want to see what I feel if we could find out where it is. I'm sure we can. It wouldn't be hard to look up property records. Shazam, you're good at doing that. You and Angela. Be curious if the guy drank, because I remember I kept getting a drunk. I guess he's a felon, so. I don't know. They definitely got into an argument over something. I'm curious if he did work for him at all. I know that money was a big factor with it. Well, we need to find his address. Now that we know his name, it should be about 5 miles from Dylan's house. So we're just giving people a chance. And then tomorrow, for Pateron, I'm going to come on and do Black Delilah. Because I got to get another Pateron up. I really need more Pateron videos. I keep getting Prescott. I like to know where that fits. I got it in Dylan's and I got it in Summers when I did it. But I got Montgomery in Summers too. I like to know why I keep getting Prescott. I don't know what that one is. I need to be writing the names of the channeling alphabet. Because I'm like having to guess at what readings these are. I really need to go through and type everything out, honestly. Because I used to just type my readings out so I had them, but now I don't know what I have for each case. And I need that with the interconnects, definitely. I thought we would have more people by now. I mean, I'm on earlier than normal. I told my dogs they better behave. They're all gonna go be put away. Yeah, it was so weird that I did that members only video, and then it we couldn't see, like, regular people couldn't see it. It was weird because that's not how it is on everybody else's channel, and it's not. There's nothing I could find to do or that I did wrong. Well, if that's right about Dylan, then I don't need to do another one. I was gonna do a part 2, but if I might not need to. So I got 7 in his reading. It makes me wonder if that's not for July. Yeah, I got 7. It makes me wonder if I got 7 and 4. It makes me wonder if that's not July. I'm curious now. It might be. Hello. We're almost to 4K subscribers. You guys hit the like button as you come in. 921 now. If I'm right about Dylan, then I think my channel should blow up. Which I think I am. He was pretty adamant. He was pretty adamant about what he was saying. Alright. I'm just giving people a chance. We've only got 7 people. I thought we'd have more. Alright. Hello. Hi, Christy. Haven't seen you here in a while. Your name looks super familiar. I think we're about 80 subscribers away from 4K. Or something like that. I know, but I think I've seen you in my lives before. I just love whenever, like, you do a reading and then people come on and they're like, no, this is how it is. It's like, really? Did you channel him? Okay. Hello. I'm going to start in a few. Yeah, I need to do more on TikTok. I just really haven't put much time into it. I don't have any time, man. Can't figure out what to do there for 3 minutes. It's weird though, because I posted a thing for OJ on there, and it got like 6,000 views, and it was just like I was asking if I said, is he guilty? But then I was like, go find my reading on Pateron. And, so it's okay. It's okay. Shh. Eli! Can you not be so loud? Hold on. Sorry, guys. My son is here, and they're not used to him being here, and he's being loud in his room, and it made the dog bark because he heard a male's voice. So she barked at him. I apologize for that. I might have to put her away if she keeps it up. It's okay, Shine. It's just Eli, dude. Calm down. Hey. Hopefully she don't do that. It's okay. It's just Eli. Calm down. It's fine. Anyways, what I was saying is I have put something on TikTok for OJ, and it was just to get people to go to my Patreon, and everybody commented yes, he was guilty, and had 6,000 watches. But only had 50 likes, but it's that wasn't the point of the video, but okay. I don't know what people want on there. It's hard for what I do. Cheyenne, lay down. It's just Eli. Sorry, like I said, my teenage son is visiting, so I apologize. And he's in there playing a game and being loud. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We have some more people here now. Oh my God. Freaking my kid, I told him I have to do a live. Please be quiet. And he's not listening. He's a damn teenager and driving me crazy. So, anyways. Yeah, come on, dude. It's a mess all of a sudden. Oh my God. Okay. I'll send him a message. Okay, I'm sending him a message so I don't have to get up and go in there because I apologize for my son. All right, so we got 19 people in here. Let's get going. I apologize for all of that. So I'm just going to explain a few things and then we'll get started. I actually have to clear because I forgot to do that again, but I'll just need a couple minutes to do that once I explain everything. So the ways that you guys can support me is down below. If you haven't listened to my podcast yet, please listen and follow that. We should have a new one coming out soon. were delayed a couple of weeks because my co-host was sick. So make sure that you follow that. It's completely free. You can find it on Spotify, Apple, and some other places, but I do post the link down below in the See More section. Also down below is a merchandise link, a membership link, and which I think you can find the memberships anyways. If you haven't followed the Psychic Sleuth podcast, please do so. Also, if you need to get a hold of me for a case or to book a reading, I do private readings. You can reach me on the Psychic Sleuth at gmail.com, or you can reach out through Facebook or Instagram. I do have super chats and super stickers that are appreciated, and donations are appreciated but not necessary. But it does help me out because I do a lot of free work, so it does help me. What else was I gonna say? So yeah, all the ways that you can support me are down below. Make sure you guys do follow the podcast. I do have Patreon. On there are a couple of Ted Bundy readings and OJ Simpson reading, and I'm going to be doing Black Delilah tomorrow. So you can join for just $1. I will do it live here, but only people on Patreon can see it. So if you want to be a part of that, you can subscribe to Patreon for as low as $1 a month, which is way less than a cup of coffee these days. And it's only monthly. So think about doing that as well. It does support me in my work, and I do talk about things on there that I do not put on my YouTube. Like I said, serial killers and things like that. If you guys are interested in that kind of stuff and cases that are kind of mind-boggling that I've never really worked before, I'm going to try to do those kind of cases. The Ted Bundy one turned out really good. He validated a lot of information, so that's a really good one to follow if you guys are interested in that. The link is also down below for Patreon. Now, in case you are new here, the way that I work is information can be past, present, or future. It can be symbolic or have multiple meanings. Spirit will sometimes use my references or experiences to try to explain what they're trying to say. So not everything is going to have to do with the case or where they are, but mostly it does. But sometimes they talk about other things. They can mention connections and things like that. So keep that in mind when names and stuff go through. Also, I do get interconnects. So we're noticing that I do get information in cases prior that will match the case later on. And the interconnects can go back to years. We've noticed. Riker's interconnect with Kenneth Howard, happened the year he was born. So my interconnects they're very interesting. They can fit more than one case, but they sometimes information comes in before I ever work a case, and it can fit more than one case. So I know that's kind of confusing, but not everything will fit here. Most of it will, but there are a few things that probably won't fit a future case or a past case. I don't know why Spirit works that way with me. They just do. So, but Spirit will use my references and experiences and also things that I've seen. If I've seen different cases and stuff like that, they will tell me, oh, it's like this, and just to try to explain what they're trying to say. So that's kind of how Spirit works with me. I can see, I can hear, I can feel, and I kind of just know stuff. Let me see. So everyone is innocent until proven guilty. This is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised. And because I never know what I'm going to get. I don't know if it's going to be something that's, might be tough on people or not. So that's why I say that. This is in no way facts, but is only for psychic medium impressions. Make sure that you guys hit the like button. We have 30 people in here and only 4 likes. So please do that because that does help my channel and that does help the algorithm. So if you have not hit the like button, please do so. You guys may validate anything that I say. If I hit on something, you may validate it in the comments in the group or in the chat. Please do not give me any extra information, and please do not ask me questions because that can throw me off. I'm only going to give you what Spirit's going to give me. I can't promise you that we'll get every single, we'll get the answer to everything, and I can't promise you that we'll get a location. I will do my best to try to describe everything that I get from Spirit. Okay, hi Tammy. All right, so everybody understand that? I did. I already put that. Well, I put that on the I put that on the See More session. They can go to the description box and it says everything right there. Like I said, super chat, super stickers, and donations are not required, but are greatly appreciated. All right, I wasn't gonna. Okay, so yeah. All right, so let me clear really quick, because I forgot to do that. It's okay, baby. You're okay. This one is a little spirit sensitive, so if spirit's around, she may react. So she's growling right now at nothing. So I just wanted to warn you about that. It's kind of why I like having her out, because she feels a little more than I do in that sense, and she will let me know. But don't get freaked out if she growls at nothing, because that's what she does. Did I cover everything, Shazam? I'm just clearing real quick because I forgot to do it. Okay. Okay, I just need a picture of her real quick. All right, so I need to find a good picture of her. I like to use most recent if I can, but any's gonna work. A good clear picture. I'm going to use this one. We're going to try that one, see how it goes. Shows their eyes and face very clearly, which is what I like. So I do just scribble to try to open up and Yeah, I'm still tired. I had a shower, that's why. But I do just scribble to try to get myself connected and focused, because my mind does wander a lot, so it gets me. Oh yeah, Tammy got me a light because I don't know if you guys were here when I knocked it off and broke it. That's why I'm using my lamp. So. Okay. It's weird because I'm just gonna say what I'm feeling, because sometimes spirit will come in making me feel things first. Before I can really get a picture, I'll start feeling things that they felt or things that they want me to feel. And so right now, this side of my neck is hurting really bad, and I'm feeling very disoriented for some reason. Like super disoriented. Like almost, I can't focus. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn my light on. I'm getting some anxiety too. Just gonna move her down here. Also getting a pain in my head. I don't know. It's kind of weird how spirit will sometimes come in with visions and stuff right away, and sometimes they'll just make me feel things to start off as I'm trying to connect. And sometimes they're a little bit harder. Sometimes some are a little bit harder to connect than others. And we know if I don't get a lot of information, they're still alive usually. But if I get a lot of information and a passing, then... Which the way that I'm feeling is... my neck is really hurting really bad on this side. Sorry, I'm just struggling to connect a little bit. I'll get there. I haven't ever had a time where I couldn't connect, but sometimes it just depends. It's a little harder. And the fact that I feel so disoriented is like it's almost feel dizzy, or I don't know if it's drugged or it's kind of the same as like a head injury would cause, but so it's either drugs or head injury. I just feel very disoriented and kind of out of it. Now, she comes across as like tough, like a tough person, tough personality, in a good way though, like strong-willed, I guess is the word I broke it. I knocked it off. And I get that her personality too is like very loud. Like she comes across as like she wasn't a quiet person. That's not how that's not how I'm getting her energy. She wasn't very like she wasn't shy. She wasn't quiet. My chest is hurting now, oddly. I don't understand what's going on. So I don't know if she liked to. I hear out on the town. If she liked to kind of, go out on the town. I don't know. Um, I just hear those words. And she comes, I hear the words original, like she was an original type person, like she was kind of, or is different than, she's just different, she's unique. She liked being original, she liked being herself, and that was important to her. Like she had her own identity. And I don't know um, if she liked to sing when she was getting ready, or even just like singing or humming, um, like when she was getting ready, or when she was by herself. I keep picking that up too. Like I see her in the mirror, and as she's doing stuff, I pick up her singing. And I don't even know if she had a good voice or if she just liked to sing it. Um, or she just liked music, but that comes across. And she talks about not always being in with a good crowd. Like I feel like, some people she hung out with were good, but then there was some that were maybe not so good. I don't know if that makes sense. I hear that word street cred, but I don't know. I don't know what that means. Like that's not my language. That's not how I talk. So I hear the word street cred. No idea. And if anybody's watching knew her, like personally, or knows this about her, you guys can validate if I'm hitting on anything, please. It lets me know I'm on the right path, and it helps information come in more the more that we can validate. So right now I'm trying to make sure that I have her. Okay, thank you for validating that, because I keep seeing her singing and hearing it, and I was wondering if she liked to do that. So that makes sense. All right, thank you. Was she a tough person? She comes across as very very tough, like a very, I don't know how to explain it. She's just like, she doesn't put up with any crap. You know, she was one of those like just tough, strong women is how she comes across. Like she wasn't no wuss. I almost want to call her almost kind of I don't know the word. I don't really want to say that word because it could be taken the wrong way. Yeah. Okay. Because that's what I'm getting. And it was like, I keep wanting to call her gangster. Not that she wasn't a gang or anything like that, but just that she was, you know how people say, like, I'm just gangster. Like that kind of personality. Like that's how I want to say with her. But that's what I'm saying. Like she wouldn't let anybody mess with her. She has a really strong personality. I don't know how else to describe it. Very tough mentality. And like, you don't disrespect her. She wouldn't put up with disrespect either. So thanks for validating that. Like, you can validate the stuff that I say. I just don't want extra information, but the validations do help. That she was original, all her own. Like, she was just like an original type person. Try a different picture. I don't know if she used to say the word holla, but I keep hearing that, and so I don't know if that was a way, like something she used to say, but I can hear it. I'm trying to get in more into past who she was and into like what happened, but for some reason I'm having a hard time doing that with her. There's something about I keep getting about keys and phone, but I don't know how it fits. And I don't know why I'm getting the mention of an apartment either. Now, I don't think she was, I don't know how to say this. I keep picking up a couple guys around her that were into gang activity. Not saying that she was into it or anything like that, but maybe she knew these people. I'm not really sure if she knew them or not yet. Since we've been talking about her the last couple days, I keep picking up a couple of guys, and I don't really know how they fit yet, but they're not good guys. And I just picked that up. I would just pick up a couple guys like that, and that's what I was picking up earlier. When I first started talking about her. I know what's weird is I'm trying to, like, everything is not clear for some reason, and I don't really know why, because usually we're further along in a reading by now. And usually we know more of the story by now. But everything's really cloudy with her. I don't really know why. I do keep picking up, like I said, I keep picking up a phone and keys, but I don't really know how it fits. She keeps showing me keys on a key ring. And I keep wanting to go back. Does anybody know if she lived in an apartment or something like that? I keep wanting to go back to the apartment for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I'm like super hot right now. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah, because I didn't know what street cred was, but I was thinking it was something like that. Because, like, I keep feeling she was popular with different crowds, though. Or, okay, because I keep getting an apartment. And I keep getting something about keys and a phone. But I keep picking up these two guys. these two African American guys, but they feel like I can't shake it. I keep getting ties back to Anaya. Not that it's the same guy or anything like that, but like those type of people. And I'm not saying the cases are connected, even though I got her name in Anaya's reading way back when. It could have been an interconnect, but there's something about those types of people. I'm getting a headache, like a really bad headache. There's a mention of a party, but I don't. She possibly went to one prior, or I'm not really sure how that fits in, but I keep going back to this apartment. So I don't know if the party was that night or if it was a different night, and that, or I don't know how it fits, but there's just a mention of one, and it doesn't feel like a big party, but you know, enough people to make it a party. I'm just going to say this name, even though it might not fit here because my name's interconnect. I've gotten this name before. Tyrone, but I want to call him Ty. But I don't know who he is, or if that name even fits here, because like I said, when it comes to names, it can't interconnect, but it's coming. It will repeat until I say it, so I'm saying it. It's like whatever happened has something to do with the apartment or apartments, because, and was that her apartments or someone else's apartment where her stuff was found? Because I keep going back to the apartment that it's important in some way. Okay. All right. I didn't feel like it was hers, but I just wanted to make sure, because I don't know why I keep being taken back to that apartment. Meaning that it's got to be involved somehow. I keep picking up these two guys. These two guys are like not. I keep picking up like a. I don't know. I keep picking up some kind of gang activity with these two guys, but I don't know how they know her, if they fit, or if they're just a connection. I just keep getting them though. They kind of look similar too, and they're got like a skinnier face and a skinnier body. I'm struggling with her. I don't really know why. I usually don't. It feels like something's like really odd or really off here. It's weird. I feel like there's certain people around her that weren't good people, is what I keep picking up. But there's something about a phone. There's something about a phone that keeps coming in as well. I don't know what the keys are about, but the phone, there's something about a phone that keeps coming in. I don't know if it's her phone or what, but okay. Maybe that's why I keep picking up the phone. Yeah, because I don't know anything about this. I like to go into my cases completely blind. And this was at the apartment. Because I don't feel she ran off. Like, I don't feel she ran away. It doesn't come across that way. I feel like there was something going on with her brain or thoughts at that time. Now, I don't know if she had taken something, if maybe I don't even know if she if she ever took drugs or anything like that. It could even just be weed. I'm not saying she did, but there's something going on with her that night that's different from every other night. Like, because my head feels just completely disoriented for some reason. You know what I mean? And I don't know who she was visiting at that apartment, but I keep going back to that apartment, so I think it's important. I think the apartment is important, and I think the person that she was seeing at that apartment is important. But I keep going to a black SUV with tinted windows, and I really don't know how this fits, but it keeps coming in, so I'm just gonna say it. And these two guys, they feel like similar to the guy that hurt Anaya, that I keep seeing, but I don't really know like how they fit around her, but they're not good guys. They're into some like bad things. And I keep getting the word lured. Like she was lured somewhere. But I keep picking up these two guys, African American guys, and they keep taking me back to the kind of, and this might be what the interconnect is that the guy that hurt Anaya is similar to these guys. Like, they belong to the same clique or a similar clique, or they are into like not great things. I want to put like a gang or something with them. And possibly even sex trafficking with them. And what I'm trying to see is if she's still alive, which she is possible because of the simple fact of I'm not getting a whole lot of information, and that could be for a lot of different reasons. It could be she's alive, or she's just not coming through very strong for whatever reason. So until I get more of the story, I don't know. I'm struggling here with her, but hopefully we'll get more. I will. When you do not disturb on. Sorry. I hear the word heavy hitters, so I don't really know what that means either. Does anybody know if there was ever blood found or anything like that? Like, I keep seeing blood, but I don't know. I don't know how it fits. Okay. See, that's why I keep going back to the apartment and the blood. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for validating that, because I just keep seeing blood everywhere, and I was trying to figure out if it had been found, because that's kind of what it comes across as. Okay, so I can't let go of these two guys. They've got to be involved. And again, this comes across as like a similar guy that was involved with Anaya, and most of you guys probably know that story. So I'm getting a reference to that and that type of guy. Somehow there's drugs involved, and I don't really know if it's necessarily her or them. Because I keep picking that up as well. I also keep picking up something that she got involved in that she shouldn't have, like, I don't know if she saw something or got involved in something. There's something that she knew, and that she got involved in somehow. But I feel like she was lured to this apartment. Like, this apartment, whoever has ties to that apartment is involved in her disappearance. But there's these two guys. I don't know if they helped or how they're connected, but they're connected. They're connected some way, because these guys are bad dudes. Bad dudes. And what's weird is when I decided I was gonna work on her, I kept getting a bad feeling, and I kept seeing these guys. And then, like, I kept seeing blood everywhere. Like, that's the same thing that was repeating. And then I was thinking I wasn't getting a good feeling about it, is that maybe she wasn't in one piece. And it was because of the people that were involved. Like, that's what they do. It's almost like these people are involved in really underground things. Like, that's where Heavy Hitters comes in. I take it as someone that's like in charge, or I need to someone look that up for me, what Heavy Hitters means in like a gang situation or a group situation. Because that it's just the way that she's describing them. And I definitely get two. And there's something here where she was either not supposed to know about something, or she did something that pissed these people off. I keep picking up sex trafficking, but the sex trafficking is just like around the situation. But I keep getting also again that she was lured there, like under false pretenses. But at the same time, I kind of feel like she knew these guys, and that's why it came in earlier. Like, there was some bad people that were surrounding her. She got herself into this sticky situation, or the situation that she couldn't get out of. So and she was right. Okay, important or very influential person. Very important. Okay. Okay, thank you for looking that up. I appreciate that. Which makes sense. So it's a very important person in the gang or whatever. I don't know what they're called. I want to say it's like I feel like I keep feeling like an African vibe. Which I now know two cases where two guys from Africa were involved, and I think it's just the brutality of how they were raised or whatever. I don't really know, but one was Mackenzie Lewick, and the other one is Felicia Johnson, and he's trying to be a serial killer. So, it's like I kind of get that vibe. Like, these guys are just bad, dangerous. But I don't know. I don't know how she got. And she said hitters, not just hitters. So there's more than one. Yeah, there's something disorienting about her. keep picking up drugs and sex trafficking around these people. They're dangerous. And sometimes Spirit does protect me, and maybe that's why she's not giving a lot, but I'm getting a lot of all of a sudden flashes of some brutality that I don't really want to talk about on here. Was specifically the throat. But there's a lot of commotion prior to that. There's a lot of, like, she was fighting back. She was fighting and yelling at someone, because I could hear her voice. I could hear her raise her voice. She's yelling at someone. So that's coming in. But I keep feeling that and he could be involved. I don't know. I'd have to see a picture of him. I definitely keep getting African American presence, and I don't. It's super hot, so I know I'm. Right, but did he have what's up, baby? Access to this room? Or did this belong to someone else that she went there to see? And I don't know. He could be connected in some way. I mean, that could be why the phone is coming up, but okay, so that's where the keys. Maybe that's why the keys are coming in. I just don't know who these other people are that I keep getting. If he just has connections to them, or what? Anybody have a picture of him? Because I don't know how these other guys fit. Because I definitely see two guys, and like I said, it feels like they're connected to like drugs and sex trafficking, but it could just be the area, or he connects to them or something. I don't really know why I'm picking that up. It's kind of confusing me a little bit because I don't really know why she's showing me two people. And like what she was doing there. Because I keep picking that up, but at the same time, I keep getting a reference to the person that hurt Anaya, which is someone that had previously done stuff like that, and like the same personality kind of thing is what I keep getting, and maybe that's why I got Pigg's, her name in Anaya's is because the guys are similar. It's an interconnect, but she's not being very clear with what she's giving me, and I don't really know why that is, because usually if you watch my readings, they're a lot more clear and a lot more information. And it could be me, but I'm not seeing clearly like who's involved, I guess. Keep picking up a J and an R, and my side is hurting. And the thing is, I keep asking myself is why was she there? I keep asking myself, like, why was she at this apartment? Who was she seeing at this apartment? She wasn't there to see him. She was there. Why was she there? So that's where my mind keeps going. I do keep hearing keys. Like, the keys keep coming in. I'll try a different picture. I'm struggling with her. Like, that's the thing. Who is she there to see in the apartment? That's what my logical mind keeps thinking. Like, why was she there? And whose room does that connect to? The person. Because I definitely don't want to leave the apartment, so it's definitely involved. I'm struggling to get any information from her, and I'm not really sure why. Because she's a very strong-willed person. It should be easy, but for some reason, I don't know why. She's not giving me clear information. Chill out. There's something about a tat on her forearm. Or on his forearm. There's something about a tat on someone's forearm. Keep seeing dark skin, and then I can't make out the tat though, but there's something about. She keeps showing me like shirt sleeve rolled up and a tat on the forearm. And I do keep hearing keys. What are you talking about, Kimberly? I'm just gonna give what I get. I don't usually bring anybody up. I just, for some reason, she's just not clear with information, and that could be a lot of reasons. It could be me. It could be different things. I'll have to take out. If you're gonna send me a message, I'll have to take off my do not disturb so I can get it. I mean, he has the skinny face. He matches what I was seeing. I mean, he matches my description. I wonder if he has a... I was getting a J, like I said. I actually did get Jackson a couple of readings ago. Um, are these two different guys? They look different. Yeah, I know, but I don't know who Nita is. I don't, like I said, I go into this completely blind. I don't know who anybody is. All I know is that Pigg came up in Anaya, so there's some kind of connection. I don't know what the connection is. It might just be an interconnect because the guys are similar on whoever did, or it's the same place, Montgomery, Alabama. It's the same county. So I'll meet. I don't know what you're talking about and why you're saying I'm rude because no problem, Linda. The second guy looks like I described, but he looks different than the first one you sent me, Amanda. Okay. No one mentioned her. Okay, you said Nita, but I don't know who Nita is, okay? Like I said, I don't know any of this stuff. I am listening. When you explained it like that, I understand. But no one explained the connection to Yazid, okay? No one said any of that. They just said Nita. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't even say anything. Because I try not to be told information. So if people tell me information and then I get it, I don't know if it's coming from spirit or because you guys said it. So that's why I like to not know any extra information. So when you mention names to me, I don't know who they are. And if I were to get something with another woman, I don't know if that's just because you guys told me that or because spirit is telling me because it comes in kind of the similar way. That's why I don't like to know anything. It muddies the waters. Oh, I agree, and that's exactly why I'm here trying to do this, spending time and energy trying to do it. If the information isn't coming clearly, that's not my fault, and I don't know anybody that's I don't know that anybody that's connected. So when you're telling me a name, I'm not from Montgomery, Alabama. I'm from all the way across the world. I don't even know much about that guy. I only know that he was involved in Anaya's disappearance, and I had drawn out where Anaya was, and that it matched where she was found. So, and I got Pigg in hers, and they keep bringing that up. So somehow there's a connection there, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. There is a connection there, but I don't know any of these people. So, I mean, just because I'm psychic, I don't know everything. I wish I did, but unfortunately, I only know what I'm given. And Like, and maybe that's the connection. Maybe that's the connection if that was that I keep getting guys connected to that guy. Because isn't that guy, Yazid or whatever, connected to like some what do you call it? Heavy hitters or some kind of gang. That's why I keep questioning myself as to why she was at the apartment in the first place. I'm not that. No, spirit doesn't work that way. It could be a lot of different reasons. Well, from her showing me that, the blood in the apartment, and not knowing about it, that tells me that it's got to be connected to her in some way. Gotta turn this back off again. But spirit doesn't work like that. Like, they on the other side understand and know the reasons behind certain things. So it's not that. She might. In what reading? I don't know. I'm just trying to get any information I can, and I start second guessing when people say, "Well, the maintenance man, this and that and that," and I understand like we're validating, but at the same time, that's giving a little extra information. Then I start questioning, well, who are these guys? Who are these heavy hitters that she's giving me, and why does she keep giving me a connection to the guy that hurt Anaya? Well, that's what I'm concerned about, because when I get heavy hitters, okay, usually they've got people, there's corruption. There's probably corruption in the police department, and they're probably covering. Because that does happen, unfortunately. But that's one reason why I feel like I couldn't leave the apartment and I couldn't leave that area. Why she kept taking me back there. But she does keep giving me keys, and I don't really know why. I don't know if that's to talk about the maintenance man or not. And I just wonder if this guy has connections to more people. No, she didn't. She didn't. I definitely feel there was foul play involved. But what I'm having a hard time understanding is exactly who's involved. And I'm wondering if the people that are being described to me are just connection. Like, this guy is connected to these people. Do you know what I mean? But I also keep questioning as to why she was at that apartment. Like, because it feels like it's connected to that apartment, whether it be the maintenance guy that's connected, or it's whoever she was seeing there. Because no, I know. Yeah, and I'm having trouble breathing too. Like, I'm feeling a bunch of different stuff, but I just keep feeling like the reason why she was there is connected to her disappearance. Now, it could still be that the maintenance guy is still involved, because he could be involved with the people that were in the like in the apartment, or whoever she went to go see or whatever. Right, which is maybe why I keep getting that connection to the guy that hurt Anaya. Like, that's maybe why I keep getting that connection. So now that you guys are saying, right. So that's why I keep getting that connection, because in a way, she is connected to those people. You know what I mean? And that's why I think I got her name in Anaya's reading, was because she's connected to those people. You understand? That's how spirit works with me. Spirit was trying to tell me back then that she was connected to at least the girl that was with the guy that hurt Anaya. You know what I mean? So, and they keep bringing in that connection for some reason, but I don't really know why they keep bringing in that connection. But yeah, because they keep showing me like a rolled up sleeve and then a tattoo on the forearm, but I can't make out what the tattoo is. It's on dark skin, so I definitely feel like the person involved or the people involved were African American. But I keep connecting it to the apartment. I keep connecting it to the reason why she was there is why she is connected to her disappearance. Right. And that's what I'm saying, is I got Pigg in Anaya's reading, and it was because Pigg was connected to Yazid's girlfriend or baby's mom or whoever she is. I guess you guys are saying Nina, whoever that is. So that's why I got her name in that, because there's a connection. And now she's going missing, and I've been told it's not connected, but they keep connecting me back to those people for some odd reason. I don't really know why. And I think Yazid was connected to some pretty dangerous people, if I remember right. And like I said, when I was thinking about this earlier, I kept getting two guys that were like connected to the kind of people that he's connected to, if I'm making sense. So even if it, like it say it was the maintenance guy, which I haven't been told that, he does kind of look like what I was describing with the skinnier face. And I keep hearing the keys jingle. So he could be connected to the type of people that Yazid was connected to, if I'm making sense. Like, there's connections, like spirit will mention connections. But I don't know why heavy hitters would come in. And Lord. Yeah, they keep showing me a sleeve rolled up, and seeing all the blood that I saw, I don't think so. I was hoping so because I'm not getting a lot of information, but I was getting the blood in the apartment for a reason. And those guys just, I think, connect to, like, I think Yazid connected to the sex trafficking. Or the people that are connected to the sex trafficking. There's a connection in there to drugs and sex trafficking in that Yazid and his people. And this feels like, I keep getting that connection to those kind of people, to his people, but I don't really know why. It could be even the maintenance man is connected in that way. But now I don't even want to say the maintenance man because we've been talking about it. Yeah, I don't really know why. I mean, like having them, feeling all over the place could be that her head was hit as well. It could be that or drugs. There's two different things. But I am starting to lean. I think this. There's something with the story with the cell phone that doesn't feel right. And that's probably why she was mentioning the cell phone to me. She's mentioning the cell phone to me, and then she keeps mentioning keys. I keep hearing keys jingle. It's kind of bugging me because that's the thing I keep hearing. It's weird because I still keep picking up that there's a guy that lives in that apartment that is like a dangerous guy too. But I get a connection to the maintenance man. Is that someone that lived in the apartment? I did get a J. I did get the name Jackson too back in Alexis's reading, which is a couple readings before this. All right, but did he live there too? Or is there someone else that lived there? Oh. Okay. I know where the number 17 comes in at. That might be a room number or something. And 23. Okay, I want to try to focus. I'm trying to focus more on like what happened. I'm pushing for it. Okay. So I'm sorry it's taken me so long to push for it. It normally doesn't. But sometimes I struggle with certain energies, and it could be that they're not completely crossed. It could be different things. Right. They said that earlier because I kept getting the phone and you guys said that. So and I keep hearing the keys, and since the beginning I keep hearing the keys. So it makes me wonder if that's not symbolic for the maintenance guy. I keep seeing a rolled up sleeve with a tattoo on the forearm, the right forearm, I think it is. That keeps repeating too, but I don't really know what the tattoo is. I'm getting a headache because I keep getting flashes of like things that happened to her, but it's like I can't see the person clearly as I would like, or know who he is, because my head is hurting really bad. Like I've got a migraine all of a sudden. And I do keep seeing like was that apartment downstairs? Does anybody know? We probably don't know. I'm getting a really bad headache. I keep seeing something going over my mouth though. Not necessarily chloroform, but something that would make you disoriented, I guess. Okay. I just got this huge headache all of a sudden. Like my head is hurting really bad. But I keep seeing something going over my mouth on a rag, but it's not really, I don't think it's really chloroform. It kind of smells like gasoline, which is odd or weird. Hey! Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, they're not used to my son being here, so. I apologize. Because there's something that's weird with, like, she keeps bringing up the phone like she did earlier. And I know we talked about that she used the guy's phone or whatever. But she keeps bringing it up. So it must be important and more than just that. Like, she's saying that's the key. But it's weird because it comes in with the keys. So maintenance guys have keys, and that's the only thing I could think of as to why she keeps bringing up the keys. But I don't want to say that because you guys told me that. But the keys keep coming in, like, over and over and over again. It's driving me kind of crazy. Like, it feels like it's important for some reason. And then my head is hurting really bad and my neck. But oh my God. Sorry. You guys need to quit barking at him. He's freaking been here for how long? You guys know who he is. It's ridiculous. I'm going to start leaving you guys in the room. Jerks. I apologize. I'm like super hot right now too. I feel like she's trying so hard to tell me, and I don't know what I'm just not getting. And maybe I'm fighting it. Would Yazid be connected to this guy at all, or no? I just don't know. This guy has to be connected to these other people that I was getting, because I kept pulling up like the heavy hitters and stuff like that. Like, it has to be connected to different, like, some more bad people in some way or something. But I do keep seeing the rag go over my mouth. Almost like she's saying that the story about the phone isn't right. Because did she disappear after supposedly using the phone, or was she seen back upstairs again? Because it's almost like she keeps bringing in the phone and the keys. Is the phone being important to her disappearance, and the keys being important to her disappearance? Meaning the keys. Keep hearing the keys jingle. I don't know. And I get I keep getting brutality stuff done to her, and I don't want to repeat what I'm getting. It just, my head and my throat are affected. It's possible, because like I said, there's something to do with sex trafficking and drugs. So that is possible. Because I keep picking that up, and I'm wondering if this guy is connected to other guys, like I said, like almost like a gang or people that are into this stuff that are like Yazid was, because they keep bringing me back to that guy. So right, which, like I said, I got Jackson a few readings ago, so it could be an interconnect, but I did get a J earlier. I got it in Alexis's reading a few readings before this. So it's probably an interconnect because we haven't been able to connect it to anything. So that's why I'm saying I get information before I ever know I'm going to work on the case. But I'm getting like a major headache. I want to try to work on location because I'm stuck on like who's involved, and it's kind of, I just need to let that go and see if maybe I don't know. I want to try to see more of what happened. So okay. I do get a reference to SA, and then again my head and my throat. And my breathing is like labored, like I can't breathe. Right. I did get, but see the pictures that were sent to me, there looks like two different people. I don't know why he looks like these look like two different people. These are not the same people. These are not who she sent me, are not the same people. So who's the second guy? That's what I'm confused about. Because look, I was sent this picture, okay, and then which he looks like who I was seeing. And then I'm sent that picture. Those are not the same dudes. So is it two different guys? I don't understand. That's not the same guy. I'm looking right at it. One guy's face is shorter, the other one's is longer. No way. His face got short then. Because I'm... Okay, look. His short... How come his face looks shorter there than it does there? How come it looks like he has a long-ass face there and a short face there? It doesn't even look like the same person. I mean, I realize, like, different facial hair and stuff. But... his face got longer then. He looks completely different. The second picture is the more like the one I was seeing. Like I said, the skinny face. So I'm going back to her picture. I wonder if he was smoking or something like that, because I get a reference to him smoking when she asked to use his phone. He's like outside. Well, yeah, that's why I was saying I was getting like a longer, skinnier face. Like he does look like the guy I was seeing, but why? I don't know why I was getting two. Like why I was getting two guys. He looks completely different. What are you guys chasing? Oh, there are. Oh, okay, that helps me so much because I've been sitting here wondering why I keep getting two people. But yet I keep hearing keys, like it could be the maintenance man, but why am I getting two people? No, it's a flying something. Ah! Get out of here. A beetle of some kind. Sorry, Ginger. Get out of here. There's a big ass black thing like that big flying around yesterday. Rent the room and then she's okay. So now it's making more sense as to why I was getting the two guys. The two guys are probably connected to some crazy ass people. Similar to the guy that hurt Anaya. I could just be getting that guy because of the girl that she was connected to as well. Doesn't necessarily mean, but these guys I get, like I said, they're bad dudes and they're connected to bad dudes. But now that you're saying there's two of them, that's making more sense now. Because I'm like, well, you guys are saying there's only one person and I keep getting two people. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Now I'm not questioning it so much more. Okay. Because I keep seeing something go over my mouth, and I think then both of them have to be involved, not just one. I think they're both involved because I keep getting two men. I keep getting the two men, and they look similar to that guy. I mean, that does look like the guy I was seeing when I said he had like a skinnier face, the newer picture, not the older picture. And the other guy, he doesn't look much different than him. But that helps me a lot with the so like I said, when I keep picking up the phone is connected because she kept bringing that in. She kept bringing that in as it being important. So I think both of them had something to do with it then. I mean, because I've been getting two guys this whole time and then I got thrown off. So yeah. That's why I was getting two guys. They're both involved. Have to be. That makes more sense. Okay. Because then again, I feel like something goes over my mouth and I'm dragged into a room. Like that keeps repeating over and over. But it's almost like not like chloroform because it's something else that would have made her at least woozy or something. Um, and then again, like I said, unfortunately, I feel like there was SA involved, and my head and my throat are affected. And I still think like she found out something. I don't know. There still comes across something like she knew something or found out something or saw something. That still comes across, but I don't really know how it fits. But I think both guys, I don't think it was just one. I think it was both of them were involved. Maybe not the other as much as the one, but I think they're both involved. Now that you're saying there's two maintenance men, that makes sense. That's why I kept getting two guys. Now I'm not questioning things so much because I was really questioning things when I kept seeing two guys, but there's only one. Also get the number one. So these could be room numbers that are significant. I'm not really sure. 1723 and 1 are coming in. But I feel like I'm wondering if this apartment, like we said, was downstairs because I feel like I'm downstairs and I'm dragged. It's weird. Like she's caught off guard. She's caught off guard because I keep getting someone smoking too. I don't think it was her because of her asthma, but it's like one of the guys was smoking or something. And I think the whole story with him letting her use the phone and then coming back and her being gone and the phone sitting there, I don't think that's right because she shows me a conversation that she had with them. And I don't really know what they talked about, just like random stuff. But there was a conversation that was struck up with them. But I feel like I'm pulled down like into an area that's downstairs. And also okay, so sometimes when I just let go and I realize that what I'm getting has been right all along. So again, I'm thinking because I was getting the blood in the room and all of that, he would have, or they both would have, access to tools that she's probably not in one piece because I kept getting trash bag, and you know how like you put something in a trash bag and then you spin it like that and then you tie it. I kept getting that. Like that was coming in earlier, but it's like something that was repetitive. I keep seeing that tat on the forearm. I wish I could make it out. It's like on the inside of the forearm, I think. I have to put my do not disturb back on. So I'm trying to see. I don't even know if she's recoverable. I'm trying to see. Because there's a mention of fire too, but I don't really know if that's what I think it is or. They don't have like. I keep getting a reference to like something that's like a boiler room, but I don't know if apartments have that or a place where there is fire or if that's just how it was in the old days. Um do you guys know if there's a place like that in that apartment building? Because I keep getting reference to, like I said, like a boiler room, but I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's how I reference it. Um, or somewhere where do they have those kind of things, or is that like old school where there was place for fire? Does anybody know? This is bugging me. I'm gonna look that up because oh fuck, my phone just died. My phone just died because my charger is a piece of shit. So that's awesome. Um, I don't have her picture to look at anymore, so hopefully, Shazam, can you look up, if that, it's okay, if that kind of apartment has. My dog that started barking. If sorry, my dogs are barking outside and it's causing a commotion in here. Some apartments do have boiler rooms because it came up whenever I opened this. That's something that came in a while ago, and I was questioning it because I don't really know if that apartment has it. But I know sometimes certain apartments, like downstairs, they have like a boiler room or something where you do have like fire. But I don't know if that's old buildings or new buildings or what. Now that my phone died, I don't have a picture of her. Um, I don't even know how to find out. Older. If it's not at the apartment, then I'm wondering if he had access to. I keep hearing roaring fire. I don't know. I mean, just how I reference it as a boiler room, that might not be what it's called. Or I don't know if they have a place. If he has access to a place that would have something like that. Because it was weird. It was like I thought I was being taken to the woods, but then it took me back, and I had been getting boiler room. Not necessarily that there is a boiler room, but something that is similar or has a similar kind of thing for um, fire, I guess. I'm just curious if if either of them have access to, because they really didn't want her found. And like I said, what's weird is like when we first started talking about me doing this again, I kept seeing a reference to 2 guys, a lot of blood. Sorry. Not feeling really great about it, or that she was in one piece, and that kept coming in for the last couple days. Just that. So I didn't really feel great about it. And now I keep hearing roaring fire. I mean, I hope that's wrong. Because I thought I was being taken to the woods, but then I kept seeing fire. I keep skipping back and forth. There's reference to a wooded area with a creek. I don't really know why. And then I keep hearing a roaring fire. I keep seeing fire. I just wonder if he had access to anything that produces a lot of fire. So basically feel like the 2 guys are involved. There was some kind of conversation. They got her into that room, and what was it? So I do keep getting a wooded area with a creek that's not it's not too far, and there's a reference to a church as well. Kind of feels like similar area that Anaya was at, but I keep getting fire too, so I don't really know why. I don't know really why I'm getting both of those things. Because that could also be another interconnect, is the location with Anaya. Because I'm curious how far away that location that Anaya was found in is from this area. But I keep getting like a similar area, or they keep bringing in Anaya, where Anaya was found again for some reason. But there's a reference to a church, wooded area, a creek, but then I get fire. So I'm not really sure, really, what the fire's about, because I keep hearing it like it's a blazing fire. So, does anybody know how far this apartment is from where Anaya was found? I'm getting like a similar area I did with her, but with Anaya, I kind of drew it out, but I'm just getting wooded area, creek, a church. It's a reference to volleyball. I have no idea why. And again, the fire. So I don't know if like they tried. I don't really know why I'm getting both areas. I don't. And I'm wondering if he had some kind of connection to a place where you could do like a boiler room or something. Because I kept hearing those words. There was a place where they, that he had access to. Or they had access to. I don't know. I can't look at her picture anymore because my stupid phone died. It's been charging, so I didn't know that was going to happen, but I need a new charger. So I'm getting drained. I don't know if her and her mom were close, but she's talking about she loves her. And I don't know if she used to read her stories or something like that. I keep seeing books, her books being read to her when she was younger. And there was like a specific story or a specific book that she really liked. And she knows it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. That's not far at all, huh? Is there anything with volleyball around that area? Because I'm just wondering if that's the interconnect, because I keep being reminded of that area. But I don't know where the fire comes in. There's definitely fire involved, but I don't know why I'm getting the two different things. There's also something about a ring of some kind. That's important. Talking about she's sorry that the families had to go through this. She says it's been awful for them. So many unanswered questions. Something about a last conversation she had with her mom that was important. That gets replayed. But the I don't. Keep seeing headstones too, like a cemetery, I guess. It's weird because like keep seeing that area, but then I keep going back to somewhere where I don't know if it's at the apartment or something else that like has fire. Keep hearing that. It's driving me crazy. Like a roaring fire. And I keep going back. I think I'm. Yeah, it is. And it's weird because I usually don't have that problem. I mean, I'm getting bits and pieces, but it's just not clear. I mean, she might not be crossed all the way, is a possibility. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting like I said, like bits and pieces. Like we kind of got the gist of it in bits and pieces. But I keep getting this. I keep hearing the roaring fire and getting something. It's like a boiler room, but not necessarily a boiler room. It's just how I reference it. Somewhere where you burn things. I keep getting that, but then I also keep getting an area like where Anaya was found. But there's a reference, like I said, it's wooded. There's a creek or a river. Um, there's a church. There's a reference to volleyball, and I keep seeing headstones like cemetery. So it does kind of remind me of where Anaya was. That's why I'd be curious if those things. I don't remember. It's been years. If those things are around that area or not, but also, I think that there's got to be something at the apartments or somewhere that he has connections to where you can burn stuff. I mean, I hope not, and I don't know why I'd be getting 2 of them. Yeah, I'm not getting a lake at all. I try not to know what other psychics say because, some are accurate, some are not, and I just try to go with what spirit gives me. And that's the two areas I'm getting. I keep hearing a fire and, roaring fire. Like, I don't know if he burned evidence or tried to, I don't know. And then I keep wanting to go back to an area like where Anaya was. Okay, yeah. I keep getting it like on the inside right here. Inside of my forearm. I was trying to get a message for her mom, but I'm tired, and I know she is too, but it's like almost like it's not like I'm getting bits and pieces, but it's not like whenever I connect to other spirits where things are more clear. Like Dylan was pretty clear. And every spirit is different in how they connect, and there could be different reasons why. It could even be me, but I usually don't struggle. I usually don't have a hard time struggling at all with spirit, but got bits and pieces. There's definitely stuff in here that I feel is important. And my side is hurting now, but I just keep getting those 2 areas. I can't look on my phone at the map or nothing. I keep forgetting my phone's dead. I knew I should have got the other charger out of the car and plugged it in. I had a feeling. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm feeling pretty drained. She's definitely trying because I felt super hot. And she was definitely giving like bits and pieces. It's just she's not as clear as I would like. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. And hope that it's somewhat helpful. I don't know. Like I said, I kept getting 2 guys, not just one. So, and the keys must be symbolic. It must be symbolic for maintenance. It's got to be. I don't know why else I keep getting keys, like a bunch of keys. But these guys are connected to some worse guys. I feel somehow, some way. I don't know. And the reason why I got lured is maybe they were talking to her and said, who knows, something. I do keep hearing the roaring fire, though. I just don't know what they're trying to say with that. Because I keep getting like a boiler room, but like I said, it's just how I reference it, so it could be anything that's similar to that. Like a big thing that has a lot of fire that you can throw stuff into, like trash or whatever. Like I keep getting that, and I don't really know how that fits, where it fits, or if this guy had access to that. And then I keep wanting to go to an area like Anaya's. Like I said, I keep getting wooded, a creek or a river. They look the same in a vision. Sometimes I can tell the difference. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes creeks are just as big as rivers. A church, headstones, and volleyball for some reason. I don't really know why volleyball. But I keep wanting to go back to where Anaya was found, oddly, and I don't know if that's the interconnect. Like, the interconnect could be the guy with similar orb just because, Pigg um, knew the girlfriend of that guy. It could just be that, and that could be why I got her name as Anaya's. But there could be more connections. That's where the interconnects. That's what interconnects are. It's just connections. So they keep reminding me of Anaya and where she was found. So it's either that place or a similar place. But again, the fire. So the back of my head hurts. So I would be curious if they had a way, like any kind of access to any kind of, like, it's like this, like a round kind of thing, round, long thing that you open up, and you put trash or whatever in the fire. Like, that's what I keep seeing. And you know how when you open the door, it kind of creaks. I keep getting that, and it's long and round, and it goes. So I don't know. There's that. I don't know if they tried to do that, or if they thought about doing that, or if they're, they did it and then they. I don't know why I'm getting two areas. I don't know why I'm getting an area and why I'm getting that. I have no idea. That's really confusing the heck out of me. And I also don't know why the heavy hitters, unless these guys are connected to some heavy hitters, or it means something else than what I think it means. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully that's helpful. It's almost been 3 hours, so I'm tired. I don't know. I might try to work on it again in the future, but I don't really see what other information I can get. But, maybe she'd be clearer. I don't know. I need to try to see if maybe she's not crossed. Maybe that's the problem. I hate to think that, but that could be why she's hard to connect to. It's almost like, usually, Spirit's pretty clear, but it's almost like there's some kind of barrier there. I don't really know why, but we still got information. We still were able to describe her. We were still able to describe different things. It's just not as clear as a picture as I wanted. We got bits and pieces. The bits and pieces have to be put together. Forgot to mention that in the beginning that readings are like puzzle pieces. You have to take the pieces together and put them together to make the story. And so they give puzzle pieces, and we got to put everything together. So that's how that's how cases work. And it happens the same way when you're looking for a location. You got to put the puzzle pieces together to try to find the location and try to figure out what happened. That's just the way. It's not as direct as we would like it, I should say. And, sometimes it's weird because she's such a strong personality. She should be coming in stronger, and that's the weird thing. And I don't know if maybe part of it is she doesn't want maybe her mom to really know what happened, because it's pretty horrible. So it is possible that she's kind of not wanting to say for that reason, if you know what I mean. At the same time, she knows her mom needs answers, but she doesn't want to put her through it. So that could be some of it. I mean, I was pushing and pushing and pushing her, and we got We got bits and pieces, so just gotta take the bits and pieces and put them together. But I would have known there was 2 maintenance guys. I would have said, okay, that makes sense earlier on, because I kept getting 2 guys, and everybody just kept saying the maintenance man. But now that I know that there's 2 maintenance men, that's why I was probably picking up 2. Even if the other one's not completely involved, I think he's involved in some way, shape, or form, because I kept getting 2. I kept getting 2 guys. So I think he's got to be involved in some way, because that was something that was really strong, and I kept getting it. Usually when something doesn't go away, it's super important. So if I keep mentioning it, it's for a reason, especially the 2 guys. Because I kept seeing 2, not 1. And usually when I do these cases, I mean, most of the time it's 1, and most of the time I'll get 1. But it was adamantly 2. So. All right. Well, hopefully that was helpful. I've got a really bad headache, so all of a sudden I'm gonna get off here. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me.